You're now watching the Gobcast. Viewer discretion is advised. You can now watch the Gobcast in 4K uncensored exclusively on Spotify.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back to the Gobcast, episode 63. I remembered this time. I had to. Listen, guys, I feel like I forget most of the time. I'm always confused what episode it is. I felt a responsibility to get it right this time, and that I did. So here in episode 63, we're cutting right to the chase, okay? We're here in the new studio with some new accents, some new stuff on the table. Look behind me. We have a plant. We have a light in the corner. We have a Yokan sign because they hooked it up for this episode. Shout out to Yokan. We got some moss on the table. It's looking very nice in here, ladies and gents. Let me know what you think in the comment section. What should we add to the studio to spice it up a little bit? We're open to suggestions. I want to hear from you. But I also wanted to hear from you today because I'm taking calls. And this week we're taking calls on a Monday, which is highly unusual. Typically we take them every Friday. Now, the only way you'll know when I'm taking calls, for those of you curious, is by following us on Instagram. So make sure you hop on IG and follow us at the Gobcast. We always post every morning that we're taking calls. Typically it's on a Friday, but some weeks we do it on a different day. Like this week, we're doing it on a Monday. So just always check our story. Always tap in and be prepared. Now, today, I wanted to hear about trouble. I want to hear what kind of trouble you're causing. I want to hear about what kind of trouble you're in. I want to hear about all types of trouble. And we got some really calls today, to say the least. Listen. We got someone who their dad found out they're gay, and dad is not happy about that. We have someone who has a 3-year-old child with a woman, and they keep cheating on each other, but they can't break up because of the kid. We have someone facing 20 years for distribution and manufacturing, according to their own words. And we also have a bunch of other degenerates who've called in today that I don't really want to spoil them all right? What I am going to say is we have a true banger here. So drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Come on, you know the drill by now. And also, if you want this episode fully uncensored, go tune in on Spotify. It's the place to be, fully uncensored. We say all the naughty words there, dude. All of them. Your favorite slur, I might have said it. You're going to have to go tune in and find out. Let's just dive right into this first voicemail. I don't want to blow any more time, okay? We also, there was another person I forgot to tell you guys about. I didn't say this one because we might lose our ad revenue. But he was a school allegedly. He threatened to do so. And we're not going to call him first because I just feel like if you threaten to do that, you don't deserve the first call privilege. But I definitely still want to talk to that guy. Okay? Let's just...
Yo, this is Purple Nerdo from Chicago. What up, Goblin?
He's got the nickname.
Oh, yeah, I already called, but I wanted to give a little bit more detail. So me and my bitch, we just keep cheating on each other, right? We've been on and off for 5 years. We'll break up, get into another relationship, realize we still love each other, get back together, and cheat again on each other. It just happens over and over again. It's been happening for 5-6 years. I don't know what to do, man. I try to move on, but then I keep thinking about her. Get back with her, with that. And then you know how this shit go, man. The cheating involves like fighting and all types of shit. We got a kid together, you know what I'm saying? We got a 3-year-old little boy. So, man,
no.
Call back, see what you suggest, man.
I'm going to say before I call this dude back, Purple Nerdo, I believe is what he said his name is, which is insane. I'm going to say, Mr. Purple, I feel bad for the kid, you got a kid, so it's a little different, but also I love that you call me for the advice here. Like you guys could be going to couples therapy. You're like, nah, I'm calling the Gobcast. That's pretty heat, dude. Let's call him back. I hope he picks up. Oh, you better pick up.
Hello.
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
Nah, hell no, but I'm at work, brother. You call me at 3:30?
Oh shit. I could call you a little later. Yeah.
It's like 20 minutes I'm off, bro.
Okay. All right. I'll call you in a little bit.
I think.
You know what? He's a working man. I respect that. He still picked up the phone for us. That's the way to do it. He didn't ignore the call, so we will call him back. We will call him back for sure. Okay. Well, let's listen into this one. We have someone who drinks so much DXM that they're no longer able to drive, and their fiance has to drive them everywhere. Let's listen in.
Yo, what's up? I'm going to keep this short and sweet.
Okay.
So my DXM use has gotten to the point where I cannot drive right now and literally have my fiance and parents drive me around. If that's not interesting enough.
No, that's interesting enough, but
Oh, it's because of a seizure. Yeah, but if that's not interesting
wait. Are you implying your DXM use is because of a seizure? No. We're calling you right now. What do you mean you can't drive? You're like bedridden off the DXM.
No way.
Yo, I heard you're like bedridden off the DXM. You mind being recorded?
Not at all.
I'm intrigued by your voicemail. I want to hear about your DXM use.
Okay, so it started about a year ago when I was in college. I couldn't really smoke weed anymore, so then I started dabbling in DXM.
Why couldn't you smoke weed?
Because of the job. It was
okay.
Like ballet job.
All right.
So yeah, so I took DXM and Benadryl, and then it kind of between that and I was going through some depression bullshit and stuff. And so I ended up calling my girlfriend and ended up going back home and then going to rehab for a month because of that. So that was fun. And then a week after that, I OD'd on Benadryl and Wellbutrin and had a seizure.
How much did you take to make that happen?
I was on 300 milligrams of Wellbutrin, and I think I took 200 milligrams of Benadryl because I was too scared to see the Hat Man.
How much per pill is in each of those? This is not a realm that I enjoyed very much. So I didn't go too deep.
The Benadryl, so I had the 50 milligram one, so I popped 4 of them, 4 or 5.
And then Wellbutrin, what even is that?
It's some it's I don't even know. It's some not some kind of antidepressant that isn't. But when the two mixed, it caused me to have that seizure. So then after that happened, I went and got a job and a legit big boy job. It was an apprenticeship, paying for college and stuff. And so I couldn't smoke weed doing that either. And so starting last August or so, I got into the school program part of it. And that's when I started doing DXM heavy, and the use continued up until on and off until about was it April? Yeah, it was April 22nd, I want to say, that I took 2 days prior. I took some of those road trip mushroom gummies from Amazon, and then I was also taking Abilify. I just started getting on that, and then on that day, I took 300 milligrams of free-base DXM, and then 3 days later, it was 4 in the morning. I'm playing video games, and next thing I know, I wake up in an ambulance because I had another seizure. I'm guessing it was serotonin syndrome or something, but my girlfriend found me.
Why specifically were you doing DXM though? What was it about DXM over all other drugs you could have done? I'm intrigued by that.
Well, I tried 7-0. Didn't really like it.
Why are you trying all these drugs though? Why why aren't you doing normal drug user drugs? What's
because I have to live a quote unquote normal life. I can't be doing any of that stuff.
I completely forgot you're getting drug tested, so you can't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, I completely forgot that element. So that makes way more sense. So DXM isn't something that you're getting tested for because you could just be like, I had a cold. I always have a cold.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, I enjoy it too. Unfortunately, my dad's in the car with me. He's definitely not happy about this right now, but I had to take the call.
Well, it sounds like you don't do it anymore. So, I mean.
Um.
All right,
I'm working on it.
Good. That's great news. You know, your dad should be happy about that. But
yeah.
So, what is it about DXM? Like, what is it? Do you trip when you take it? Because there's kind of those stages of DXM where, like, it feels like
like the plateaus.
Yeah, it feels like different drugs depending on how much you take. Like, where do you get to?
So what I've kind of the sweet spot that I've found, at least for me personally, like I'm a small guy. I'm like 5'6", 125 pounds. So I'll take like 6 of the 30 milligram freebase pills. So that's like 180 milligrams.
Yep.
So that gets me like right at like low second plateau, and it kind of just I've never taken X, but from what I understand, people say that's what it feels like, and just like listening to music, and it just like gives me a energy boost and makes me a little more social. Sometimes like fucks with my eyes, like my vision and stuff. Gives me like double vision if I take too much though.
Oh,
that keeps it enjoyable.
Yeah. Definitely does that. Have you ever like thought about like maybe just being like fuck all these legal highs? Like maybe I'll just because what state are you in where you can't smoke weed? By the way, I didn't ask that. Hello?
Yeah, you there? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I was like, what state are you in where you can't smoke weed?
Well, I'm in Alabama, but my job I work like technically under the FAA, so it's like a federal thing. So I'm
shit.
Yeah.
You got a good government job.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be 21 in August too. So like.
Oh fuck! And I mean prior to doing this job and getting hired for this, you were just smoking weed? Like you weren't doing any other stuff?
Yeah, it's pretty much just a pothead.
Wow, so you not being able to smoke weed anymore, instead of being like, fuck, I'm gonna have to be sober, you just escalated immediately? You were like, I'm getting high off other shit?
Yeah, it was almost like rehab made it worse too.
That's interesting, dude. I mean, I feel like you like in a sense, you almost made a conscious decision of like, I'm about to try all this crazy shit and go hard, you know? Like you really chose it, you know?
I enjoyed it too. Like I honestly enjoyed it over the weed.
Well, yeah, bro. I mean, drugs are fun. People don't do drugs because they suck, you know? Like drugs are fun, bro.
True.
But I mean, wow, that's just. Do you regret trying the DXM and these other things now that it's been a while and you've been doing it?
No, I regret the anti-psych, like all the psych meds that I got on, because that's what caused.
Valid.
Like, it was the Wellbutrin with the Benadryl. It was the Abilify, I'm pretty sure, with the DXM that caused the seizure. So now I'm like, I think it's like a month and a half seizure free. So
nice.
It's in Alabama. It's 6 months seizure free until you can drive. But like the first time, I didn't even know about that.
Oh, I didn't know there was any restrictions with driving when you have a seizure. That's a thing?
Yeah, apparently.
What?
Found out the hard way.
Is that an Alabama only thing?
I don't know. I think it's like some epilepsy thing, but like I don't have epilepsy.
Let me look it
up.
up.
Like.
Yeah, I did just look this up. I guess in my home state, Illinois, you need a doctor's letter certifying you to drive. So this is a thing. I didn't know about this. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's bullshit. But
that hasn't impacted your job though. Like you're still able to get to work and do your thing.
Thankfully, my family and everyone, like they've been like understanding and putting up with my bullshit, and I've been able to like get coworkers to take me to work, or like my dad's driving me home from school right now. Like I sent that voicemail like while I was in school on lunch break.
Damn. Well, I mean, it's good that your family's supporting you, and it sounds like you have a good job and you got an opportunity to kind of be like, hey, maybe I shouldn't do all these fucked up legal highs. You know, it sounds like you've
Yeah.
experienced. Like, I know you're still having your fun and you're slowing down. Like, it sounds like you're early into it too, which makes it harder. You know.
Yeah, like if I could just smoke weed, I would. It's just I
it's
would go
really
on a whole
unfortunate you
tangent
can't. You
about
know.
it. Yeah.
It's really unfortunate you can't. I mean, how often are you getting tested?
I mean, I was only tested once when I first got hired, and that was coming up on a year ago.
Whoa now. I got a buddy who's a federal employee. I won't say his name, dude. I know he does nose drugs. Like,
That's uppers are not my thing.
Well, I'm not telling you to do nose drugs. I'm just saying, like, I have a buddy who's a federal employee who does some federal ass shit, and he definitely, like, doesn't get drug tested. Like, he goes, at first he was like you. I remember he was like, I used to try to smoke with him, and he'd be like, oh, dude, I can't smoke. Like, I could get drug tested. And then it's been, like, years, dude. He's been a federal employee for, like, a long-ass time, almost as long as I've known the dude. And, like, now he doesn't give a fuck. He does whatever he wants. He doesn't actually get tested.
Damn.
So I don't want you to get fired, dude, but I'm just going to say, like, I think in most of those cases, you don't operate like heavy machinery, do you? Or like a vehicle or something?
No. I mean, I'm like working on like airplane parts.
Oh, shit.
So I'm not going to I can't do anything at work. So like, you know, I got to be straight.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I still feel like they're not going to randomly test you super often. Like, you could probably
unless I, like, fuck up at work.
Yeah, unless you fuck up, you show up and you're fucking fried or like super zooted on something.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you could make the argument you're risking your job more by doing the stuff you're doing than just smoking the weed and hoping you don't get tested. You know, because listen, in my opinion, everyone's different. Like, I don't know you super well, but like, doing those kind of things is a slippery slope, you know? Like, you do the DXM,
True.
then you start doing the other drugs. The DXM's kind of boring, you know?
Yeah.
Then it's really not fun. You start being like, oh, well, I'll do this. It'll get out of my piss really quick because I don't get drug tested super often, which is the only drug that takes a long time to get out of your urine is weed. Every other drug takes like 3 days, you know? Weed takes forever. But... Man, DXM is just a shitty one, dude.
Yeah.
DXM's a shitty pick, dude. I honestly, I feel like you should just, like, if you really are insistent on getting high, which it sounds like you are, it sounds like getting sober is just a no-go at the moment for you.
Pretty much.
Like, I think you should just smoke weed, dude. Like, just get high. Don't show up to work fried, but, like, just smoke weed off it's better than DXM and 7 and all that other shit.
I guess, yeah.
You know, and also those shroom gummies you mentioned earlier, all those brands that make those, there's not really any telling what's actually in them. It very well could be psilocybin, which if you piss dirty for that, you're still getting fired.
Yeah, that was definitely not psilocybin. I mean, I ended up testing positive for weed at the hospital. Because after the seizure, so there was weed in it.
And your job didn't find out about that?
Nope.
Nice. Good shit. Well, you know what? My input to you, man, is I think you should just smoke weed again at this point. If you're really dead set on getting high on something, anything, either smoke weed or, I don't know, man, maybe become a light alcoholic.
I see. Everybody says that, but
Everybody says
alcohol. They say, like, just have a couple of drinks. It's like, dude, I don't like alcohol. I can't stomach it. It doesn't taste good.
No, I get that. I am mostly the same way. I'm extremely picky with what I'll drink. And I drink, like, I'll get drunk once a month tops. I can't get drunk regularly.
Yeah, I'm more clear-headed on DXM, like those lower doses of DXM, than drinking. I don't like getting, like, out of control. Like, when I drink, not fun.
Wow, you're just taking little, like, micro doses of DXM. You're just chilling off it. That's crazy.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's nuts, dude. That's not even, like, is that really fun at this point, though, for you?
I mean, that's kind of why it, like, became a problem, because, like, my tolerance started building, and then I would get, like, curious as to, like, oh, maybe I should try more. And then I had a few times where I did, like, a crap ton, where, like, I just drank a whole bottle of Delsum in the morning, and then later in the day I took like 300 milligrams of like the the Tussin cough, like a whole bottle of that, and I was like going through the Matrix while I was laying in my bed, like like swimming through the fabric of the universe, pretty much. So it was interesting.
Damn. I mean, you know, I think you should smoke some weed, bro. I think you should just smoke some weed. But I appreciate you calling in and sharing your story today.
Hey, I appreciate you calling me back. I did not think that was going to happen.
Well, you know, I was intrigued when you said you were doing so much DXM, you weren't capable of driving. You know, I had to hear more. But it is pretty funny that your dad's driving you home right now. That lines up pretty well. Yep. But either way, thank you for calling in. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You too. Have a good one.
See ya. Fucking DXM demons, dude. Something about him, man. It's like, dude, you work a federal gig. It sounds like he has a good job, probably making good money by the sounds of it. If I had to guess, he's doing well for himself. Just smoke the weed, dude. You're doing DXM, you're doing 7-0. You're going to show up to work high as fuck. You know, you're going to, like, I don't know. I just don't. Just smoke the weed. Maybe that's bad advice. Maybe I'm wrong. But, like, personally, I think it's long term, I think that's going to develop into a worse habit. I think that guy's going to fuck his job up doing stupid shit like that versus just getting stoned and, like, not fucking up at work and hoping he doesn't get tested. And, you know, I don't know if he'd get fired on the spot for pissing dirty for weed. In Alabama, maybe he would. Probably. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. The next voicemail we have some terrible ones, dude. We have some terrible ones. Let's listen in. You know what?
Yo, what's up, Goblin? Heard that you were looking for people who have been in trouble.
Yep.
I'd say that mine's pretty weird because it specifically has to do with my dad finding out that I'm gay, and he's been...
He said that like he didn't want to say it here either. Like, he's like, fuck, dude, they're going to be mad at me like my dad.
He's the one that's been troubled. He's the one that's been a troubled individual because of it. So, I don't know if that counts, but hey.
He said, I don't know if that counts. We'll call you, dude. I mean, dad's mad that you're gay? Like, all right, let's find out about it. I want to hear. What do you mean dad found out you're gay, too? Like, it doesn't sound like he came out to him. How did dad find out he's gay? Oh, he's not picking up, dude. That's all right, man. It's okay. Go live your truth, man. Go be gay, dude. There's nothing wrong with that, dude. You can go suck today. That's completely fine, dude. It's 2025, and that's cool, and society has embraced that long ago. You know, that's cool. Thumbs up from me. But I wanted to hear about dad, dude. I want to, like, what do you mean found out, dude? What did you do? Did you have a dude over to the crib, dude? Dad come home? Like, oh, I couldn't imagine that. Oh, my God. All right. Ladies and gents, let's take a moment real quick to talk about my friends at Yocan, who were kind enough to hook me up with their brand new device, the Yocan Uni 3.0. Now, this bad boy is serious. Look at the screen on the Uni 3.0. This is the newest and best battery on the market. All you cart rippers out there, this thing is sleek and stealthy, okay? It has a feature where you can determine how high up your cart is in here. So you can hide it in the base here, or you can make your cart stick out to see how much is left in it. You can be stealthy, you can be sleek, and you can change the voltage with just the click of a button with this nice HD screen on the device. The Uni 3.0 kicks ass. All you blinker enjoyers out there, you blinker bastards per se, this thing's really for you. Shout out to Yocan for supporting the show. Check them out. Honestly, Yocan kicks ass. They've been around forever, dude. Even before I started really making this podcast and making a lot of weed content on YouTube, I remember seeing Yocan devices on the shelf at smoke shops. These guys are OGs, you know. Shout out to Yocan. Let's get back to the video. It's about the time that dude told me to call him back at work. It's been long enough. We'll call one more person, I think. This dude here is facing 20 years for coke distribution and manufacturing. Let's listen in.
Hey, Goblin. I'm facing 20 right now for coke distribution and manufacturing. You want to hear my story before I go? Go.
You want to hear my story before I go? Dude, he's embraced it. He's like, I'm going.
The person you're calling isn't accepting messages right now.
Probably smart of him, dude. I'm not going to lie. He called in, realized his case wasn't over with yet, and he was like, shit. Oh, man. All right. Ooh, this is a fun one. Okay. Once again, we're going to call Purple Nerdo back.
This is Purple Nerdo from...
Yep, here he is. Let's call Purple Nerdo back. Here we go. It's 1:30. Mr. Purple. Please be free, bro. Yo, is it a better time?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, hold on.
You're good. I can't wait for this one, guys. I'm just going to say. He's walking out right now. He's walking straight out of work for this call. I don't know where the hell he works, bro, but it's loud in that shit.
Man, I ain't even clock out. I'm fucking walking to my car, parked far as hell. Hold on.
Oh, you're good. Take your time. He's clocking out, walking to the car. Fuck it, dude. He's got. How long's the walk, dude? What's the over/under? I'm guessing a minute. It sounds like this is a mission, dude. He's in some sort of like warehouse or some shit. It's been 20 seconds. I'm counting, guys. We're going to see. Over under. I'm a gambling man, ladies and gents. 30 seconds.
Oh, we good. What's up, Goblin?
Yo, what's going on? I just listened to your voicemail.
Hell yeah, just motherfucking car. I'm on the Gobcast. What up, bitches?
Yo, I heard you got a fucked up relationship, though.
Oh, no, hell yeah, I do. Fucking, shit, it's complicated, dog. It's complicated.
Fill me in on it. What's going on there?
Shit, I mean, we just keep cheating on each other, dog. You know how it is. It's fucking, I live in a fucking, suburb by Chicago. You know how it is, bro. There ain't shit to do here but fuck.
Yeah. I mean, how long? Who cheated on who first? Let me ask that.
I mean, you know how they are, bro. They're gonna say that I cheated, you know what I'm saying, first, but that's not how it happened. I think she cheated first.
Okay,
we used to fucking hell yeah, we used to live with each other and shit. And fucking you know, I go through her phone one night and she fucking changed her coworker's name to a female's name. You know what I'm saying? It was a dude. So yeah, so right there, I'm like, you know what, man, I'm gonna go do my own thing. And then I got caught up. She fucking finds out, leaves, blah blah blah. But we've been in like different relationships, get back together. It's crazy. We just keep doing it over and over again.
How'd you figure out she did that? Because that's sneaky. I don't know how I'd figure that out.
Oh hell yeah. I'm trying to remember because this was mad long ago, bro. I already known this girl for about 6 years, now 5 years. And I fucking this was probably like 4 years ago. This is like the first time, you know. But now, like, what's happening now, bro? Fucking hold on, my bad.
You're good. I'm so shocked by this because it sounds like you found out about her doing this and she thought you were cheating so early on, but you still went on to have a kid together.
Oh yeah, but at that point, you know, she was already pregnant and shit.
Oh shit! How long had you known each other when you first thought she was cheating, and vice versa?
Oh, I mean, bro, I got her ass pregnant before, like, we barely even got to know each other. Like, we probably knew each other for about 3 months, you know. So, so I think like, so after the baby and shit, that's when we started to blah blah blah, like trying to work shit out. But it's just, I don't know, man. I guess we both sex addicts or whatever, because she's always fucking someone, I'm always fucking someone, but for some reason we, just keep coming back.
You can't fuck each other, or what? You still fuck each other and then go fuck other people?
Nah, hell yeah. This is fucked up, but about 2 weeks ago, she got hickeys on her neck. I'm like, what the fuck? We don't leave each other. Like, we grown as hell. We 25. So we don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that shit. So
yep.
I'm like, what the fuck? This bitch got hickeys on her neck. We get into a whole argument, blah, blah, blah. She kicks my ass out. I'm like, all right, bet. Boom, boom, boom. And now, yesterday we hooked back up, dog. So it's just, shit, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I want to move on, but it's hard,
Yeah, I mean, you've been together for a long time, and, I mean, it's been toxic the whole time, it sounds like, for the most part.
Oh, hell yeah, man. So, hell yeah, it's toxic as fuck.
And you guys still fight the same way over the cheating, or have y'all kind of accepted it at this point, or, like, what's it like?
At this point, when we find out about that, it's more of like a fuck you, get out of here type shit. Yeah. We don't really, Yeah,
it's not like,
bro.
I'm breaking up with you this time. Like, you're so used to it. It's happened so many times.
Hell yeah, I kind of want to find, I want to settle down with one girl and shit. Just, I don't know if I can with this girl,
You shouldn't. It sounds like you're not good for each other at all,
yeah,
bro. Okay.
Yeah.
How often are y'all cheating on each other, would you say?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm pretty sure this is just like all the time. Like it just doesn't stop type shit. Yeah,
like more than once a week.
We just horny, dog. I'm sorry.
Like how often? Like a few times a week, y'all are each cheating on each other?
Well, to tell you the truth, dog, I don't really check up on her all that often. You know what I'm saying? Like I just know. Yeah, like that's just what I just know that's what's going on over there. Cause
yeah, you probably don't want
to know. That's what's going on over here. All I can say is what I'm doing. It's not like I'm in the room with her. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I know shit's going on, like little shit like that. But I can tell you what's going on over here, bro. It's just over and over again. I don't know, dog. Shit, I be on some Diddy shit, nigga. I'm over here fucking all these bitches and shit. Nobody want to see me famous, nigga. I'll be on some not the gay shit, no homo, but like as far as like having the sex party shit, I'd be into that shit, nigga. We horny over here in this time. Shitty ass.
So you're telling me you're down for like orgies and shit. Like you'll cheat on your bitch with
hell yeah, bring it on, boy, bring it on, hell yeah.
Damn. Okay. I mean, dude, I don't know. Y'all need to split up. You need to go live, like, go do your thing. You're already doing your thing, but like, how does this impact the kid? Like it's probably hard raising a kid together through all this, right?
Oh no, hell yeah, bro. Yeah, it's pretty fucking hard. I mean, he's only 3, so he doesn't know what's going on, but it definitely will get harder when he's older and start, understanding and shit.
I think, the younger he is, the better of a time it is for y'all to split up and figure that out. Because, when he starts understanding and getting older, it's going to be a lot harder for y'all to split up. Because then he's involved in it way more. Like, it's totally different, Like, right now, 3 years old, that motherfucker doesn't understand what you guys are, like, saying when you really argue with each other and stuff. Like, if he hears it, he doesn't really get it,
Yeah, what's also fucked up, though, is that besides the cheating, we get along pretty good. We're pretty much, cordial. I don't know if that's the word, cordial. Whatever the fuck. We just, we cool. We're cool with each other. Like, we got the same interests, both stoners, all types of shit, So we just chilling, but it's the cheating that's kind of fucked up. I don't know.
Man, it just sounds like you're so deep into this, and, like, this is so normal to you guys. I mean, I could tell you right now you should break up, but like you're not going to, are you? Yeah,
I mean, you know what, bro? I'm gonna do whatever Calvin said. What you think I should do, dog? Move on, or?
I mean, do you like? It's just really hard because you have a kid together. Like, it's hard for me to be like, oh, you should break up, because then it's like, that impacts the kid, Like, I don't want to do that. But just on a relationship level, yeah, you guys shouldn't be together for sure. Like, I mean, that's crazy. It sounds like you're trying to go to, like, sanctioned Diddy parties and shit. And, like,
shit.
She could do that too.
Crazy too,
like,
I think that we would work as an open relationship, but she don't think that, you know? So
You
that's
brought that
another
up to
thing.
her?
Like, hell yeah, I brought that up to her multiple times. When she freaks the fuck out, talking about what the fuck, I don't want to do that shit, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, we already doing it. You know what I'm saying? Why would we do it behind our back when we could blah, blah, blah? You know what I'm saying? Do it like, yeah, it's better, but I don't know. Bitches are weird, dog. You know how it is.
Yeah, I mean, maybe play that card before y'all break up, too, just so you could at least be open about it. But then it's like, I don't know, man. When I think of an open relationship, I think of, like, I come home back to the crib and some dude is in the room fucking my bitch. And, like, that would make me crash out. I can't handle that, dude. Do that outside of the house, you know?
I don't know, man. I'm not insecure, you know. I know how to satisfy my woman, so I'm not really insecure about what she got going on. It's like, as long as it's fair, that's my thing. I don't want her to be out here doing her thing, and then I'm supposed to be loyal, and I fuck that shit. Like, and that's what she's trying to do, you know what I'm saying? She just wants me to be loyal and do shit behind my back. That's what's fucked up. Otherwise, if we both do our own thing, I wouldn't even mind. She could do whatever the fuck she wants, as long as I'm doing what I want, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you recognize that it's fucked up and you recognize that she's not really going to change and she wants to do shit behind your back and you've already proposed an open relationship, what other choice do you have but to break up? I mean, you can't – if you want to actually be in like a legit relationship at some point, or if you just want to be single and not deal with that, those two things aren't going to happen with her around. You gotta figure that out.
Hell yeah, dog. Shit. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Gollum. Shit.
I wish you luck with that. That's tough right there. You know, that's complicated. I feel like, you know, I wish you the best for the kid, especially.
Oh, yeah, for sure. My son, yeah, hell yeah, he's going to be happy either way. That's my main priority right there, so, you know.
Wow, that's just, what a relationship story, dude. Stuff like this, dude, it just...
Oh, yeah.
This seems like so much shit to deal with, dude. I like in this moment. I'm glad I'm not you.
Oh, hell yeah. Shit, dog. But we still having fun over here, dog. We still having fun over here, you know? I still be fucking shit. I'm still getting mine, you know?
I hope you keep fucking shit. I hope you keep fucking shit. You know, Godspeed.
Yeah,
I hope you fuck shit every day for the rest of your life, dude. I wish you the best luck with that.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully I don't die of AIDS or some shit. The way I'll be fucking over here, dog.
Well, you go out how you wanted to. I think if that happened.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. Yeah. Go out with a smile, right?
Hell yeah, go out with a smile. Well, thank you for calling in and sharing. I really appreciate you walking out of work to call today. You know, that's love right there.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm on the Gobcast, boy. What the fuck going on, nigga? Shout out my nigga. You know what? I'm not even gonna say names, but shout out Joliet. Shout out Joliet.
Okay, yeah, I've been to the casino there.
Hell yeah, boy.
Yep, yeah, that place is fucked, dude. They take my money every time.
Oh yeah, we all fucked over here, nigga. We all fucking each other. That's this shitty ass town, bro.
Damn. Wait, have you been to like an orgy in Joliet?
Not hell no. I would though.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, anyone in Joliet out there, drop a comment, bro, if you're trying to get something going, I guess.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. I appreciate you, man. You have a good rest of your day.
Peace, God, have a good day. Hey, follow Purple Nerdo on Instagram. I only got one follower. Follow me, nigga. Let's go.
There you go. See you later. Have a good one. Holy fuck, man. Some, calls like that. He said she thinks I cheated first, but nah. And then the way he's talking, it's like, oh, you probably did cheat first, but also, like, it doesn't even matter in their circumstance, bro. It doesn't matter. He's out here fucking shit, according to his own words. So, I mean, I'm speechless, dude. I need a sip of water and, like, a reset, dude. I just laughed so hard my eyes started watering, dude. Holy fuck. That was an incredible. I'm so glad we called that guy back. The dude facing 20 years didn't pick up. Here we go. This is a good one. So this guy is like kind of stealing from work-ish. He's stealing scrap metal. He's a diesel mechanic. And he's going and selling it at the junkyard and making a lot of money. Let's listen in.
Hey, Gabby. So today's topic is trouble. You say what trouble do you take part in? And honestly, I'm not a huge troublemaker, but at work, I'm a diesel mechanic, and I do happen to take all of the scrap home with me in the back of my truck and sell it. And I wouldn't say I make a lot of money, but I'm making like $1,500 to $2,000 a month just off
That's a
that
lot of
extra scrap.
fucking money, dude.
And
You know, I noticed that whenever we get someone who calls in and they're talking about stealing from work, they always downplay it. The ones who upplay it, I usually listen to voicemail and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like they probably did. They stole one time, but the ones who downplay it, they're guilty. You can hear like, oh, they stole a lot. You know, $1,500 to $2,000 a month is a lot of fucking money, dude. The business surely wants that metal. Like, there's no way. Let's call him up.
hello?
Yo, I heard you've been stealing scrap metal. You mind being recorded?
Nah, man. What's up, Godwin? How you doing, buddy?
Yo, I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing great, man. How you doing? Oh, fucking just asked that. Sorry, man. I just ripped my phone. I'm high as shit, man. Smoking on this fucking only guy.
There you go. I just got done bumping your voicemail, and I'm intrigued. You know, I heard you're stealing scrap metal from work, and you're a diesel mechanic. Fill me in on that.
Yeah. So anything that we take off of the trucks, like old rims, tires, fucking brakes, all that shit, scrap metal, I put it in the back of my truck and I sell it on the fucking. I just take it to the pawn shops, Facebook Marketplace, man. Anything. The junkyard, they take fucking scrap, you just take it straight there.
Does your job not like notice you taking this stuff? Do they not care, or what's the deal with
No,
that?
they really just don't give a fuck. They just don't. As long as they tell me, hey man, Ethan, take the scrap out. And I'm like, all right. So I just go take it in the back of my truck. As long as the scrap's out, they don't care.
How much money are you making off this?
So let's see. So I'd say like a pallet of scrap is like about $350, and I do like 7 of them, probably about a month.
Shit.
Yeah, it's fucking not bad, man.
That sounds like a pretty decent chunk of money. I mean,
Yeah, so it's about like I just pulled it up. It's about like $2,450 a month, I'd say.
are you ever taking stuff that like maybe you shouldn't be taking just to go scrap it?
I mean, maybe if we had a different manager, I'll say that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but I'd say that I'd say the manager, he doesn't really give a shit. But man, this fucking extra money is pretty nice.
I mean, what are you doing with the extra money?
Of course I'm buying weed with it, man. What the fuck? Yeah, I've been watching you since honestly, I think the first video I watched from you was either Rehab or Coke Chronicles. I don't remember.
Those are some classics.
But I've been so I've been here for a long time, man. It's nice to finally talk to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. But you're spending all of that money on weed every month? That's a good amount of fucking weed.
No. I'd say I definitely save like a decent amount of it. But I'd say I definitely buy like, especially with the Farm Bill, it's so easy to just buy weed online that I'm spending like $200 probably every couple months buying weed.
So this technically isn't trouble because they let you take this.
No, it is technically because we're supposed to recycle all the scrap.
Oh, so they're telling you to take it and recycle it.
Yeah, but they don't give a shit.
I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie. If there's anyone else at your job who also takes the scrap, they're probably doing the same thing as you.
Oh, 100%. I mean, what are they going to do with it? Fucking recycle it? I don't give a shit.
I mean, yeah. The people buying it off you are not. They aren't just throwing it in the garbage. Like it technically is still getting recycled. You know.
Yeah. Fuck them. No. So I've been a diesel tech for like a couple of years now. It's not bad. It's a pretty good job.
How do you learn to do that? Did you go to school?
I was in the military. I
Oh,
was in the
nice.
Navy, and then I got out of the Navy, and then this is kind of the civilian job that I picked up.
Oh, sick. So you were just trained. You knew how to do that coming out of the Navy, and they just picked you right up.
I say it's a little bit different because I'm working on like semi trucks now versus working on ships. But yeah, man, I kind of fucked up in the Navy, but I picked my life. My life's kind of doing really good right now. Now that I got this job. So
what happened in the Navy?
I definitely. So I kind of blacked out on shrooms and got arrested
While in the Navy?
Yeah.
What happened there?
All right. So I'll tell you a story. So I had ordered. I had picked up some shrooms from a plug. I picked up some apes, and I picked up a gram. And he said, "Be careful with apes because I don't know." And I was like, "Damn, I kind of want to rub and tug, if you know what I mean, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?"
Yep.
All right. So I took these apes and I took all of them, and I definitely blacked out off of them, and just got fucking. I ended up parking my car after I took them, and the cops rolled up, and I don't remember much after that.
Oh, you were just sitting in your car, like tweaking out?
Yeah, I was tweaking the fuck out. I was blacked out.
Oh, yep. I've seen a lot of body cam videos on YouTube like that.
Trust me, definitely not me. So after that, I got arrested. I didn't get charged though, thank God.
Nice.
I didn't get charged for anything. But after that, I got kicked out of the military. So I got drug tested and pop taught and got kicked out. But it took all that experience, and I just got a job in the civilian side, making more money as a diesel mechanic.
I mean, that's probably dope. You know, you were able to transition to a good job, but you lose those benefits you get from having been in the military, right?
Yeah, I still do get them.
Oh, you still get the benefits?
Yeah, definitely. Yep,
oh,
100%.
Shit.
Just because I popped out, I was a general, so it really wasn't that bad.
Wait, what rank were you?
I was an E3 in the military.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you get some benefits and stuff. You're
exactly.
Chilling.
So it really wasn't that bad. I mean,
damn. So
honestly,
fuck it, dude. Taking shrooms might have been worth.
No, I'll say this. Anyone listening to this, go into the military. Like, just do the 4 years, and get out just for the benefits. It's so worth it.
What is like the number one benefit that you get from being in the military?
Like, first of all, so I'm getting disability right now, and that's like $3,000 a month.
Okay.
Just by itself. And then, like, if I ever get hurt or anything, I go to the VA, and they get me right for free. But I pay like a deductible, but it's really not that bad. And all of that I get just for doing 3.5 years. So
that's pretty fucking. You get that for the rest of your life?
Yeah. For the rest of my life. So I advise anyone, like, if you're still in high school and you don't know what the fuck you want to do, just go into like Air Force or the Army or some shit. Just do it for like 3 years, get the benefits, and then get out. That's all you got to do.
Would they take me, or am I too old?
Shit, man. Gotta be. Nick, I don't know what to say, man.
It's all right, dude. I don't plan on signing up.
Nah, I hear you. But for real, bro, I've been watching this shit for a while, man. It's so great to fucking finally talk to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you calling in and sharing today, too.
Yes, sir, bro. Hey, you think this will be on the podcast?
Yes, sir. Yes, it will be.
All right, bro. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, everyone, go make sure you like and subscribe to the Gobcast. Goblin on YouTube. Fucking OnlyGas, man. Hell yeah, brother.
Thanks for the support, bro. You have a good rest of your day.
All right, bro. You have a good day, Goblin. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, man, dude. I like how he called in with something that was completely irrelevant to the topic, and it just slips in like, yeah, I got kicked out of the fucking Navy. Like, you had it right there. You had a on-topic story to share right there, and you're like, nah, fuck that. I'm calling in about some other shit. Oh, shit. All right. Here we go. Once again, this seems to be a common theme on the show. We have someone who stole from their job, okay? This time, the job they worked at was their grandfather's business, okay? Let's listen in.
Yo, I saw on Twitter you posted about people causing trouble, getting into trouble, and just the general topic of trouble. I caused a lot of trouble. Stole probably about like 10,000, somewhere between 8 and 10,000 from where I used to work. My granddad used to own the store.
That's a lot of fucking money, dude. That's so much money. That's not like a few hundred. When I worked at Wendy's when I was younger, I worked register, and I was always so tempted to take a couple 20s out. I never did, though. I never, ever did. But I was always really tempted to do it. I felt bad, though, because I was like, man, like, this isn't even all corporate's money, you know? Like, I know the franchise owner and stuff. Like, fuck, you know? And also, I was scared. I thought I'd steal $40 and I'd go to jail. I was like, this has to be, like, illegal as fuck, right? I couldn't imagine stealing 10 racks from work, dude. Fraud is like, I don't know, dude. Fraud is an interesting crime. This type of fraud is very stupid. Like, they know who you are. This isn't like carding. This isn't like, you know, scamming something. Like, bro, you went to your workplace that you've given your social security number to and stolen money with no mask on camera. Like, brother, man, you might be a genius. Like, let's call him.
Hello?
Yo, I heard you're stealing from the workplace. You mind being recorded? Hello?
Hello? Yes.
Yo, I heard you've been stealing from your granddad's workplace, dude. You mind being recorded?
Oh, shit. Hold on. 1 second. Let me get in the car. This is Goblin, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Who else would be calling you about this?
Yeah, I know. I was sitting in McDonald's charging my phone. I didn't have no car charger. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I'm connected to my car. 1 second.
Oh, you're good. Take your time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You hear me?
Single person.
Hello?
Okay. Yes. So yeah, you were asking about when I used to work with my granddad, huh?
Well, yeah, you said you stole $8,000 to $10,000 from him.
Yeah. Well, not specifically from him, but yeah, he kind of owned the place, so I just steal from him. For about a couple years, maybe like 2 or 3 years, I kind of just dabbled my fingers in the drawers, knew how to avoid transactions, and yeah.
So how did it start, though? Like, when did you start taking money?
It was honestly a random day where I was ringing up somebody, and I guess my register was like glitching out. It was fucking. It was a small business, not like you go work for Whole Foods, nothing.
What kind of store was it?
It was like an all organic, like an all certified organic, like deli / grocery store. But it was like really, really small. It's like a really, it was really, really small. He don't own it no more, but yeah, it was like a really private owned. He owned it with a Jewish guy that he was friends with growing up, and yeah.
Oh no, you stole from Granddad's Jewish deli, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, they ended up selling the place. They got a good offer for it because they're building skyrise. I live in South Florida. I live in like Boca Raton, so you know.
You don't even need the fucking money, dude. You live in Boca?
I don't live in Boca, but I worked in Boca. I live in Coral Springs. You know where that is. I'm pretty sure you know.
Yeah, dude. There's still. I mean, that's still a pretty nice area.
Yeah.
That's like you said that like it was different, dude. You were. I thought you were about to be like, yo, I live in fucking Hialeah or some shit, dude. Like, no, dude. Like, I know that area, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I hope I'm saying these locations. My voice doesn't sound too, you know, like I feel like.
Bro, there's like millions of people down there, dude, and everyone sounds the same on the phone. You're good.
Yeah, a lot of my friends, a lot of people I know watch you. Like, I've been watching you since fucking Coke Chronicles and shit. But
well, do you go around telling people that you did this?
No.
You should be good
a
then.
A few people know. A few people know. Like, my brother knows, my ex knows, but not a lot of people.
So
a lot
hold
of times
on.
when I used to take money out.
How long did the theft go on for? Like, what was the time frame that you were stealing from this business?
Like, I want to say like a year and a half or 2 years, and like each day it would range from like $20 in my pocket to like $100 in my pocket.
Oh shit! I mean, what were you doing with the money?
I went through, I had a little Molly phase. Sometimes I'd go take money, go buy Molly for me, my brothers, and all peoples, and go have fun. I had a little Percocet phase. I was taking money, go buy Percocet. Sometimes I would just take the money and pocket it. Gas, food, just miscellaneous things.
So you really got comfortable taking that money. Like you would take it anytime you needed money. You were just like, I'm hitting the register.
Pretty much, yeah. And I also low key think that me doing that for that long kind of contributed to them, forcing them to sell the place, It wasn't really doing that good, and even when we were doing slow and kind of slowing down in business, I was still doing it. The totals for the day would be so fucking low.
Oh no! And the low total days, you would still do it?
Yeah, low key, but I wouldn't. It'd be like $10, $20 in the low days. I wouldn't go crazy.
What is a low total day, dollar wise?
Like our store would make if I remember correctly, like on the paper it would say like we made like $7,000 in sales or like $8,000 in sales. That's probably like a low day for us back then. It was a private business. It was like a small little one thing. It wasn't like a franchise. It didn't have multiple locations. So, I kind of just set it on me. I'm fucking talking to God. What the?
I feel like that's a pretty successful.
Holy shit.
Well, hold on though. I got a few more questions about this thievery. Did they ever bring it up to you? Like, did they ever say like, "Yo, money's missing"? Or
no? But there's been a couple times when my granddad has like almost caught me like with my hands, or like when I'm like counting the register, like he's like he'll look at me and I catch him like I move too slow or something. And there's been a couple times where like I kind of feel like he's like got a hint, but he never like really confronted me on it.
Oh, he might have just let that shit slip, dude. I don't think he's stupid.
Yeah, low-key, yeah. My granddad ain't a fucking dumbass, bro. I really think he like might have caught on, but he never confronted me about it.
Why is he a dumbass? What makes him a dumbass?
No, I'm low-key because like, bro, my granddad's a pee as fuck. My granddad is like, like there's no way he couldn't have known I was taking money from the register. There's just no way. The way he is, like, there's just no way.
Oh man, justice for Grandpa, bro. You should pay him back one day.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting older, and the way I pay him back is like every once in a while I'll just buy him like Percocets, not fake ones, like real ones off the streets, because he kind of doesn't want to go get his own script. So me and my mom, take care of him, get him Percocets and all that.
You threw in the he's getting older, like you're just like waiting for him to die. Like, no, I don't have to pay him back. He's just gonna die. Like, is that what you're?
No, I love him. I love him. That's my granddad. Of course I love him. Okay. I mean, me.
Well, I never said you didn't love him.
There,
I never said you didn't love him.
Yeah, me stealing from the place didn't really affect his pockets as much. He was on a salary, so he was getting money regardless.
What was
and
his?
Plus,
was he like the majority owner, or like the smaller stake?
It was like a 60-40 because the Jewish guy, he had like another business, his main business, where he was like a broker for produce, like organic produce. And he kind of, with my granddad, opened up this place that was on the side for, to make extra money.
Oh. So what do you do now that this place no longer exists?
Yeah, once they sold it, sold it back in like 2021. I actually moved to Chicago with my aunt for like 2-3 years. I just moved back to Florida, and my other aunt got me into a hospital. I got a hospital job. I'm like a coordinator. I'm like a coordinator for one of the departments in a hospital.
Oh, that's good. Are you gonna start stealing meds?
Yeah. Holy shit. shit. I was talking to my coworker about it earlier. I'm like, how the fuck do they know who to vet and who to trust in the pharmacies around here? Because I know a couple of girls who worked in pharmacies in Chicago, and they would fucking take so much Xanax, so much fucking shit out. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean it's free access for a lot of those people, so why not?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck
Yeah.
it. Good clean
Can't blame
shit
him.
right there for free, dude. Hit that lick. Grab a couple.
I can't blame him. Like my family back when I was a little younger, back in like 2019, COVID days, my family I don't know how, but they are able to get a lot of prescriptions. My house has like any pill you can name in it. Like we have just stuff stored away. Like my aunt, she'll get prescriptions and cheek it. Like, you won't take any of it. She has like Percocets, Oxycontin from like 2010, 2000, Dilaudid, everything, dog.
Damn, I mean, wow. I personally,
I'm clean now. I don't advocate for doing drugs though anymore. I'm clean now. I'm sober,
That's good. That's good to hear. You know what? I think you should pay Gramps back though. Maybe one day just hit him with a check and be like, thanks for the loan or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll do that. Probably get his immigration papers straightened out. Who knows?
There you go. That would be a really nice favor. That would make you even, I think.
I'm working towards it. I'm getting good money from the hospital now, so I'm putting money away to get his immigration papers straightened out.
That's good. Well, you know what? Thank you for calling in and sharing today. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yo, no problem, Goblin. Hey, God bless, man. I fucking love your YouTube videos. You keep me going through at work. So.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the support.
No problem, man. No problem, man. Have a good one now.
You too. Bye-bye. Wow. Joking Grandpa's Jewish deli, guys. I mean, that's kind of fucked up. I'm not going to lie. And he was really hammering the Jewish deli part. Like, you could tell, like, because the owner was Jewish, he was like, oh, it's kind of straight. Like, he's got paper. Like, I'll take the $20 every day. You could tell he was really trying to hammer that point, I'm not going to lie, bro. The guy could be Jewish. The guy could be blind. The guy could be dead, dude. I just feel like you shouldn't take his money. I don't know, man. Personally, that's kind of where I'm at. But more power to you, dude. Also, this motherfucker lived in Boca, dude. For those of you guys who aren't aware, that is a very, very nice area. That's like a suburb-ish. Yeah, it's a suburb of Miami. It's a very nice fucking area. That's not like they don't need money there, dude. If he goes there, it is more than likely his family lives in like $1 million home. If not more. Like, they're good, bro. He doesn't need $8K from Grandpa's store. But poor Grandpa didn't even know. He had no clue that he was getting jugged like that. That's horrible. That's terrible. The next one we have someone who got in trouble for crashing the whip uninsured while drunk and high, and the car was not registered in their name. The reason that I like this voicemail so much is because this is me. Just years ago, I used to drive around in an uninsured. I was uninsured in a whip that wasn't registered to me. My license was suspended, and I'm, by the legal definition, probably shouldn't have been driving, to say the least. Let's listen into this voicemail.
Hey, Gob, I'm calling in, and I saw the topic was trouble. I wanted to tell you about a time I was getting in trouble when I crashed the goddamn whip. Uninsured, drinking, smoking, unregistered. Shit wasn't even in my name. And yeah, had some pretty dirty outcomes.
What do you mean dirty outcomes? What do you mean by that? I'm just more intrigued with what happened at that scene, because that was always my worst fear. Whenever I used to drive around without my, no license, no insurance, car not registered to me, my worst fear was always like, what would happen? Like, am I getting a ticket? Am I going to jail? Like, what even is the punishment? I don't even know what the charge is for what I'm doing. Like, I was just sending it. I had no choice, I lived 3 hours south of my hometown. I didn't really have any homies in that area, so I needed to get back up north a lot. to get with everyone that I knew. And with no license, I would just drive on the back roads. So it was sketchy. It was super sketchy. I bought a car off Marketplace, took the license plate off it. When that car died on me because it was the cheapest beater I could find, I put that plate on the next car. And then I remember I went and I was in a parking lot at a dispensary one time and I tried to steal a current year sticker off a car. I tried to cut it off. I had a little blade kind of thing that I was using and it was not working. I gave up on that pretty quick. It was rough, dude. It was rough. Made me reminisce. Let's call this guy. So far, everyone's picked up today, dude. I'm impressed. You guys are really great. I might have actually just jinxed it, dude. I think I just completely...
Hello?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
No, I don't mind at all.
Yo, I heard you crashed the whip uninsured, unregistered, while you were intoxicated.
Gobby. That's a fact.
I need you to fill me in.
So, I'm driving down the local boulevard.
The call's kind of lagging a little bit. I'm having trouble hearing you super clearly.
Sorry about that. Turn the Wi-Fi off. Maybe you can hear better.
That might help for sure.
But I'm driving down the local boulevard. This old hag, of course I do happen to have a lit blunt, a couple seltzers in hand. This old hag cuts me off. They do say your time is delayed a little bit in situations like that.
Yup.
Rear-ended that hoe, dude. That old fucking hoe.
Seltzer in hand, blunt lit, rear-ended her?
Dude, yes. Open case, like an 18-pack or whatever, 12-pack.
What seltzers?
It was the freaking White Claws. It was during the White Claw craze a couple years ago.
No way. You crashed off the claws, dude. No.
And I was 17.
Oh,
so get this,
so you
right?
were underage drinking.
Correct. And get this,
tough.
It gets worse and worse and worse.
Okay.
So, both whips totaled. I had like a 1990s Chevy.
Okay.
Never registered it in my name.
Why not?
So when I crash, dude, so many stories. The guy I bought it from never registered it in his name, apparently. Dude.
Oh, shit.
So I'm whipping out this fucking goddamn riding dirty, whipping in this 90s Chevy, fucking rear end this probably 60-plus-year-old lady. Dude, she starts having a seizure in the fucking driver's seat.
Oh, my God.
And it was right in front of the fucking fire station on the local boulevard.
Oh, you just made a scene.
Dude, yes. And so I try to start my car, honestly, dude. My shit ain't starting. I'm stuck there.
Oh, you were going to dip if you could. You were out the jam, huh?
Before I knew she was seizing, yes. Before I knew she was seizing.
Nah, come on now. You would have been out that bitch, dude. That car started perfectly drivable. Come on now. You think you're seizing
probably.
and pulling? No, you're out that bitch, dude.
You're right, Gobby. You're right.
Yeah. All right. So what's going on? You car's not starting. You get out the car. What's happening?
So, this seems like a minute. Cops are there. Fire trucks. It's happening too fast. I can't get out. I happen to have a couple of unregistered things in the car as well.
Oh no.
So call my mom right away because I'm under 18. Cops are there. She always said, anything happens with the cops, call me. Don't say anything,
Yeah.
W mom. So she pulls up and she tells the cops flat out, hey, my son has some of my husband, his dad's firearms in the car. Can I grab them out? Cops say, hell yeah. Dude, they don't bat an eye at the fucking guns.
Wow.
So then that's all smooth, right?
Uh-huh.
A coworker pulls up on the scene. It's her mom.
Oh,
A coworker's
shit.
mom seizing that I hit in my unregistered, uninsured vehicle. A coworker, dude. I have to see this bitch every day after this.
Oh no. So what how are the police interacting with you once they're there? They realize pretty quick that you're like, you got open liquor and you're drunk, or what?
No, dude, they didn't bat an eye at the alcohol. None of the smoke. The car smelled like bud, dude. There was a lit blunt.
Uh-huh.
They didn't bat an eye at any of that. They just took it as I was a young, dumb kid, and they're like, okay, slap on the wrist. I think he messed up. They were more than lenient with me, right?
Uh-huh.
Super, super lucky. I'm giving my sister money to pay my car insurance. I'm on her plan because I'm young, so it's super expensive. I'm on my older sister's plan because I get a better deal that way for my car insurance. I'm paying her every month $100. She ain't paying the insurance, Goblin.
Oh no! She's
I don't know
just
where my
taking your
$100
money.
a month, dude. I don't know where it's going.
Oh.
My nephew's school shoes or something. Hopefully, I don't know.
Oh no! She's not spending it on shoes, bro. She's spending it on shots.
Goblin. That's what I'm thinking. I just didn't want to say.
Yeah. She's not buying that kid's shoes with it, dude. Oh, that's tragic.
And so that car can't get back. The police tow it away, right?
Uh-huh.
A couple days later, they didn't arrest me, put me in cuffs or nothing. They said, okay,
they didn't run the registration on the car?
Dude, they did, and they just towed it. They didn't give me a ticket. They gave me a ticket for reckless driving, Goblin. Out of all those crimes I just listed, reckless driving.
Wow.
17 years old. That could have started off my adult life pretty shitty.
Oh, you didn't have any sort of record at that point?
No, just...
Oh, you got lucky as hell then. Yeah, that's probably why, dude. That's probably why. I remember before I got actually arrested for the first time, cops treated me way differently when I get into interactions with them when I was with friends, like when we got
after they pull up the record.
And once you've been arrested before and actually processed and you have a record, it completely changes the way that cops interact with you. They don't let you get away with things at all.
Right.
So, I mean, I think it's really just you got a chance that day, dude.
Wait. 2 more seconds, Bobby. So, my sister, to get this car back, because it's not in my name, she's like, maybe if I put it in my insurance. She doesn't tell me this. This is after the fact. She puts her insurance in my name, hoping it can help me, prove ownership of the car to get it back from the police department.
Okay.
Because it wasn't in my name. They were not giving it back to me. And then she continues to not pay the insurance. So months and months go by after this, and I get a $1,200 debt collection check a month after I turn 18.
No.
So I start off my adult life with the collections debt check from my sister, bro.
Welcome to the real world, brother. Life sucks.
Fast.
Adults are poor, dude. You're always in debt forever until you die. Welcome to the adult life, brother.
Bobby.
Shit comes at you fast, dude. You're not a kid anymore, dude.
It does. It does.
You just got your starter debt, bro. Honestly, sis for that, but man, hey, it is what
My
it is,
fault
dude.
too, right?
Yeah, I mean, you should honestly just blow your credit, dude. Just go get a bunch of credit cards and have fun.
Dude, I did.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, all right. So
I went and
off to a good
financed the
start.
car shortly after for a 18% APR 2009 Infiniti.
18%? You financed in 2009?
Hey. Some decisions had to be made. I needed to get to work.
Wait, how much was the car though?
$11,000.
And you
so it's turning out to be about 20.
How much did you put down
after interest? $1,500.
And you have 18% APR.
Yeah, dude, I've owned it for a year and a half. The bank has owned it for a year and a half. I still owe about 8,500.
Bro, I'm going to tell you something right now, dude. My credit is similar situation to your credit situation. When I was around your age, I took out a bunch of credit cards and I maxed them out doing stupid shit, and I just never paid them back. And I changed my phone number and moved and didn't update my ID so they couldn't find me, and I never got sued, right? But my credit was blown forever. And just recently, like 6 years later, most of this debt's over 7 years old, so it's fallen off too, mind you. My credit score to this day is 540. Like, I'll log in right now and tell you my credit score. Hold on.
All right.
Let me see. 534 is my credit score right now today.
That's about what mine was when I financed the car.
Yeah, so when I went to the Toyota dealership recently and needed a new car, I got 24% APR is what they offered me.
Oh, my God.
And I did it because I needed a car, and I paid it down aggressively. I paid off my car. Like, I understand, like, obviously not everyone's able to do this. I'm not saying you're able to do this, but in general, whatever you're able to throw at it financially, do it, bro. You need to pay that fucking loan off or insurance fraud.
Gobby, that's what I was thinking.
Easily you could do that. Easily crash that shit. Yeah. Insurance fraud. Yep. Well, I'm not. I can't. Don't speak on this anymore for your own good. If your insurer ever finds this, it's over. So we'll say from here, do whatever you got to do with your car, but don't drive it with open seltzers and lit blunts anymore, and crash into people and give them seizures.
I will try my hardest to do so, Goblin. I really will.
I appreciate that. You know, the world appreciates that. Thank you for calling in and sharing today, though.
Thank you, my man. I love you very much, bro. Big fan.
Thanks for the support, yo. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too, Gobby.
See ya.
Bye.
Wow, what a multifaceted call there, dude. I mean, first and foremost, the credit situation. I'm not joking or exaggerating in any way either. Like, my Toyota that I own right now, I bought at like a 24% APR and paid off stupid aggressively. And great financial decision. You know, obviously not everyone's like, I mean, really, in my honest opinion, if you can't afford to do that with a car when you have shit credit, you can't afford the car. I think that's like a good way to live. Like, instead of getting the $11K car, he should have gone and gotten like the $2K shit box on Marketplace where like two of the windows don't work. Because, like, bro, at least the wheels turn and you're not in debt forever, you know? I mean, an 09 car for $11K like already sounds overpriced. But then with interest, he's saying it's now going to be $20K when he pays it off. Bro, you could have bought a new whip for $20K. You could have like literally bought a new car for that. And instead, here he is, you know, drowning in an 09 Infiniti that, you know, that car's old, bro. That's a 16-year-old car. That's probably not going to last a super long time from now. Give it, you know, honestly, maybe 10 more years generously. Like, wow, this is a really reliable Infiniti. Realistically, less than 5 probably. Before major repairs needed, at least. That's like, damn, is this even worth it? That's tough. And then on top of that, him getting away with that shit. You know, it reminds me, when I was younger, me and my friends, we went racing through a neighborhood, right? I had a Honda Accord 2-door. It was my first car that I'd ever had, I just got my license. We went racing in the rain at night through a subdivision. And I remember I went around a corner and I like lost control of my car, and this was my first ever car accident. I bent my shit around a tree and totaled it. And it was like I was the only car in the accident. I didn't hit anyone else. I had a couple homies in the car. I was definitely like not good to drive. Like, I'm not going to say I was wasted, but I was for sure intoxicated, and like I was also a minor. And as a minor, if you blow anything over a 0, it's considered a DUI. It's zero tolerance for minors. So I would have gotten a DUI if they breathalyzed me or tested me in any way, but they didn't when I was young, and it was the first time. And I do partially attribute it to, like, I was a young kid with no record. Like, I had my license, they ran my shit. I had nothing at that point for when I actually, wait. No, that was before my Walmart theft. the golf club thing didn't I wasn't fully convicted of that at that point. So that wasn't, okay. Either way, I had a very similar situation when I was younger where I got into an accident where I probably should have gotten a DUI and a whole array of other things, and I just didn't. Sometimes you luck out, and you got to learn from that experience, And, not everyone does. But, ladies and gents, we've had a lot of wonderful calls today, dude. We've had a very, very fun episode. Today's lineup has been a lot of trouble, to say the least. If you haven't done so yet, go follow us on Spotify and go follow us on Instagram so you know exactly what day to call in. The links for those will be in the description and the top comment. I'll pin it. You guys should know the drill by now. But thank you all for supporting the show. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, everybody. The new studio's really coming together. We're working hard over here, making everything exactly how it needs to be. But either way, I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.
You're now watching the Gobcast. Viewer discretion is advised. You can now watch the Gobcast in 4K uncensored exclusively on Spotify.